Marcus Carlson here with Preparing for Amazement Ministries. I am super excited to announce the launch of a brand new initiative of our ministry called Pastors4Pastors. At the heart of this initiative is the recognition that pastors need pastors too. In fact, in the last year, almost a third of full-time pastors or ministry staff considered leaving not just their job, but leaving ministry altogether. And of course, we know COVID has taken a tremendous toll on the economy, on the church, on the world. And this year, 40% of churches in the United States alone are at risk of closing. And so again, we recognize now more than ever, pastors need pastors too. That in the church, in leadership in the church, that health trumps everything. That outside of the work of God through the gospel, health is the most significant factor in the effectiveness and longevity of church leaders. It is the most significant factor in the effectiveness and longevity of churches. So this new initiative seeks to kind of address some of these challenges, not just in a reactive way, but in a proactive way. And so this Pastors4Pastors initiative seeks to care for, to support pastors. And when we use the word pastors, we're not just limiting this or speaking of full-time ordained pastors or lead or senior pastors, but all those who work in churches and do ministry. They may not hold the formal title of pastor, but they very much do the work of a pastor and do the work of ministry. And so really the focus of this initiative is on health. How do we help pastors and ministry leaders find lasting and transformational health? How do we equip and empower them for that? And while there's lots of stuff out there for pastors in terms of mentoring, in terms of counseling, really this seeks to focus on health and self-care and provide support for pastors. While some mentoring and maybe perhaps some emotional help, some counseling may be a part of this, really our emphasis is how do we help pastors do better self-care, be healthier, find better boundaries, and how do we support pastors in the midst of this most challenging time of ministry in the church and in the aftermath of what has been a challenging and exhausting time. So our hope is that we can engage as many pastors, ministry staff, church leaders as possible so that we can equip and empower them to find lasting and transformational health. You can learn more about this new initiative, which launches July 1 on our website at amazed15.org, amazed15.org. And at the end of this video, there'll be a link specifically to that page. But our hope and prayer is that we can be a source of encouragement and support to pastors, to ministry leaders, to church staff, so that they can be empowered to be the most effective ministers, but also husbands, mothers, sisters, brothers, Christ followers as possible. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, we are so excited to be doing this new initiative, to be launching this new initiative, recognizing that pastors need pastors too. So check out Pastors4Pastors on our website.